Speaker, with permission, I should like to make a statement about the government's decision on the construction of an airfield in the Falkland Islands.
So began the Secretary of State, the Right Honourable Michael Heseltine MP, in his statement to the House of Commons on the 27th of June, 1983.
We have now decided that the right course is to build at Mount Pleasant. This is less expensive, even allowing for the cost of a road between Mount Pleasant and Stanley, and it is much less likely to involve unforeseen delays and interruptions to the construction work. The new airfield will be able to operate wide-bodied aircraft, civil as well as military. This will enable us to make welcome savings in the running costs of supporting the garrison, and it will give a powerful boost to the economy and infrastructure of the islands.
Just over a year after the end of hostilities, the official announcement heralded the start of one of the largest and most unusual overseas projects ever undertaken by the British construction industry. Successful flight trials and proving flight enabled the main runway, together with all the facilities necessary for its operation, to be handed over by the LMA joint venture to the Property Services Agency in April 1985. The stage was now set for the official opening, heralded by the arrival of the inaugural flight.
To Sierra 7 Quebec, you have been cleared to land. The surface wind is at 350 at 15 knots.
In less than 2 years from the signing of the contract, and only 80 weeks after coming ashore at East Cove, the first passenger aircraft touched down at Mount Pleasant Airport exactly on schedule. Apart from its importance to the economic development of the Falklands, the regular use of wide-bodied jets will now save £500,000 per week on the airbridge system by dispensing with expensive in-flight refueling. It will cut the journey time from 34 to 18 hours and will remove the necessity to continue the ferry service from Ascension Island, which took 10 to 12 days by ship.
Your Royal Highness, my Lords, Right Honourable and Honourable Ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Falkland Islands Government and all Falkland Islanders, I should like to bid our guests a very warm welcome to these islands. Engineers, civil, mechanical, electrical, architects, consultants, the Property Services Agency, and a magnificent workforce faced a Herculean task, and they toiled 7 days a week. The first ships carrying supplies arrived in October 1983. The road from East Cove to Mount Pleasant was usable by December. Work on the runway began on the last day of 1983. The first aircraft arrived on the 1st of this month. The second arrived today. 2,000 men and women have toiled heroically.
It gives me great pleasure to accept, on behalf of the Ministry of Defence, the main runway and associated facilities of the Mount Pleasant Airport. Ian Gow has given a vivid indication of the scale of the project and the achievement that it represents. I should like to add my congratulations to all those concerned within the Property Services Agency, the Lang, Molam and Amy Roadstone Consortium, and all their subcontractors. Thanks to their magnificent efforts, we are able to be amongst the first of many people who will fly to the Falklands in the future by wide-bodied jet.
construction of Phase 1, the runway and hangar, is an example of a combination which too many people are inclined to underestimate. It's a combination of imaginative and meticulous planning with the heroic efforts and dedication of a British workforce. The results you can see for yourselves. I take great pleasure in congratulating the combined workforces and supporting contractors, both here and at East Cove, on their achievements, and to say that their resounding success is an excellent example of British ability and British engineering. And I now declare the main runway and hangar of Mount Pleasant International Airport officially open.